Christine Brown Woolley is here. Christine,
Yes, hello.
I'm a huge fan. Welcome to
Oh
the
my
show.
gosh. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. So
Christine,
excited.
ever in your wildest dreams did you imagine you would be going into season 20 of
No, what's up with that? When we first started, we just hoped our kids wouldn't be bullied in school, you know? So I just cannot believe that people have been so just loving our story. It's crazy. I guess it
um
is pretty dramatic, though. I don't know. It's weird.
it isn't getting more traumatic.
Oh,
By the
God.
way, you have this unbelievable book out. Um
Yes.
Came out a few days early. Fans are all over TikTok. They've read it, they've deep dived it.
Oh,
Have you looked at any of the reactions, which have been, I mean, people are blown away at how much detail you've given.
I know it's a lot more detail than I planned on giving. That is for sure. Yeah, I was not prepared to go full on with some of the stories and stuff. And I talked with David about there too, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know if you should be talking about such intimate with the sex and all that stuff." And I'm like, people need to know. They just need to know. And everybody, and so, oh yeah, yeah, but still, even when I did the audible vision of like doing out loud the audio one, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did this. And I'm blushing the whole time. And like, I've got to, yeah, blushing the entire time.
Okay, so it was you, you kind of had to think about how much you were going to reveal because you reveal a lot. I mean, you talk about the first time
Hmm.
you and Kody had sex, how
Hmm.
difficult that was. You talk about the betrayals of Robyn, that she would run back to Kody, tell him all about your sex life. I mean, the massage. I mean, you go there. So
And
how long did it take you
yeah,
to make that decision? Like, okay, I'm really going to tell these stories.
oh, a long time. Like when it was the, gosh, I think second, third draft of the book where I was finally like, okay, you know what? If this really is my opportunity to tell my story, then I'm being disingenuous if I don't tell the whole story. And there are parts that are humiliating, but that is okay too. Because you know what, Sarah? My story is the same as millions of other women. The same, like not the polygamy part. I'm not saying that, but the part that I went through about a lot of it is the same about the whole marriage, the marital problems, just with all of that, how I felt like I didn't have a voice, the problems that we had with intimacy. It was the same. And I just hope that my story would speak to other women. So I felt like it was important to write. And even as I was, just talking to Dave about it, talking to people about it, a lot of their first intimate experiences were bad too. And so it's like, I hope that being that open and being that vulnerable will speak to a lot of people.
Oh, I think it will. Unbelievable. And a lot of women are in your spot that, I think a lot of people read the book and they're like, wow, I mean, it's amazing you could stay that long with him. Now, I know you had kids and you've had this
Yeah.
family, but there's a lot of women today that are in relationships a decade, 2 decades that are in these kind of loveless marriages. For you,
Mhm.
how did you do it for so long?
I didn't know I didn't need to leave. I left when I knew I needed to. Before that, people are always like, that's the first thing. I knew you should have left him years ago. I'm like, really? Really? So first, I didn't know I needed to leave. I just didn't. I felt like what I had was what I needed. It's what I chose. It's what my calling was. It's where my children were. But there was, even though I didn't like it sometimes, more often than I would care to even say. But anyway, I just didn't know I needed to leave. And then when I realized I was not going to get my needs met, it was not going to be a relationship where I would ever feel hope, things were not going to change, then I left. And I started making a plan to leave.
Christine, did any of the sister wives get an advance copy of this? I mean, did Kody and Robyn know the stories you were going to share? Did Janelle get to read it prior?
So Janelle has not read it, but she's one of the first people that I told. I just wanted to let her know, hey, I do talk about some things in the book that I want you to be aware of and everything. But no, I didn't tell Kody and Robyn and Meri. I didn't tell them. And so as far as them getting an advanced copy, Janelle didn't get an advanced copy. I didn't give an advanced copy to anybody. I didn't know that I should do that. And so now that you're saying that, I'm like, shoot, maybe I should have. Um, I had a couple of sisters read it. One sister who lives plural marriage read it, and another sister who never has read it, just so I could get their opinion and make sure I wasn't going to like burn any bridges with my family and things like that. I felt like that was important. But I don't think that people know Kody. No, they're not gonna. I don't know if they're ever gonna read it. I'm just
I
gonna say
mean,
I don't know.
it's hot off the presses, but have you heard from Kody and Robyn? I mean, we know Kody, like, I mean, Meri shared it, Janelle. I mean, he will call you ladies and kind of try to bully you into doing what he wants. So, I mean, have you heard from him? Was he upset?
No. He's not going to say anything. Of course, I'm sure he's upset, but he hasn't told me. He's not going to reach out to me. I'm just going to hear it through the grapevine that he's upset. I don't know. But I'm like, okay, don't be upset. This is my perspective and this is my point of view. And this is what I felt happened. If you feel different, write a book. Do it, please. We all love to know what goes inside your mind. We love it. We would all read that. I don't know why I would read it, but I know maybe people would read it because they would want to know why and how does your mind even work like that. So if he needs to write a book, he can. That's okay. This is just my perspective and my point of view. That's it.
What about you and Meri? You clear up
Yeah.
for fans the relationship, really how it ended, which was
Mm-hmm.
a situation between your two children. Do you think there's any hope for that relationship, or was that kind of so final for you? Like you wish Meri well, but there's no chance of like any sort of friendship in the future.
Yeah, no, I do wish her well. I see and I hear things that she does. It looks like she's living her best life. And I'm so excited for her. That's great. She has some good friends, and I think that's great too. But there's no need for us to have any kind of relationship whatsoever.
And
It's just not going to serve either of us.
was it really the situation between Leon and forgive me, was it McKelty?
McKelty,
Yeah.
that was just part of it. That was just one of the many. That was more of a I am just done. So I think that was the first of other situations that came up too. Even after that, where I'm like, no, we're not going to be friends. And she would even reach out. Like one point, she's like, "Can we be friends again?" I'm like, "No, no, we can't. Not when I can't guarantee. Like, just no." And it's just there's just enough. And I realize I just need to surround myself with people who are kind and who are beneficial to me and that I'm beneficial to them as well. And so I was at a time when I just got rid of relationships that were unhealthy. And once I get rid of a relationship that's unhealthy, it doesn't come back. I don't let people into my life if there's not going to be any trust or value.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about your amazing husband now, David
Oh my
Woolley.
gosh. He's amazing. He really is.
Okay, we knew he was a very nice man when you introduced us, but I didn't realize how good he was going to be on TV and really the voice of
Yeah.
reason for season 19. Did you think he'd be so good on television?
You know what? His first interview that he had, I remember just watching him and being like, I had no idea. Of course, I knew he could speak well. He's always eloquent when he talks to people. He works construction, so sometimes he says things that are way inappropriate. Um, but I watch him with people, and he loves people.
Yeah, you can.
And I think that because he loves people so much, he gives so much all the time. And I just watched the first interview. I just remember thinking, you really are as amazing as you you really are just that amazing. It's crazy, right? How can he be so good on it? I have been doing this for so long and I still watch him. He puts things together so fast and he just says what he's thinking so fast. And it takes me a while to digest things and a while to think about things, and he doesn't.
Well,
He's
he's
like, well, yeah,
Yeah.
he's
He has a
good.
great voice in the mix. I mean, he
You
gives
know,
grace, I think, to all of you. He kind of sees the situation. He's not judgmental. Obviously, he's been through a lot with, the passing of his ex-wife and, so he just brings so much. How did the producers convince you guys that David and Kody were going to hang out? Please tell me they wrote you a massive check. I mean, how did, how did David agree to
I
that?
No, David was the person who agreed. So Kody reached out to the producer and said, "Hey, I want to talk with them and I want to extend an olive branch." And I said, "No, there's no way I want to talk to Kody ever again. Why do I have to do that?" And David goes, "Because you have kids together, because you're adults. You're going to be in each other's lives for the rest of your life. And you need to show to your kids that you can hang out with him and it's fine. So you do need to." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to." It's like, no, that's what adults do. Adults get together, they see each other even though they don't want to. He goes, "However, we are not just going to have a communication. We're going to have some fun too." So he was the one who came up like with the speed track race and the thing that we do in the episode and stuff. So he's like, "That's fine. That we're going to talk, but we're also going to have a little bit of fun too." But yeah, he insisted on it. And because it's for the kids, for him, his MO of everything is for the kids. He's like, you need to show that your kids can have a relationship with him. You need to talk with him so they can see that it's okay to talk with him. It's like, you have to do this. Yeah.
I can't remember in the trailer for season 20. I mean, are we going to see Kody sit with you? We see him with Meri. We see him with Janelle. Is he going to sit with you for this apology? I mean, he's kind of on this apology tour.
I think you're going to see some things that will blow your mind. And he says some things that blow my mind and that I got very, 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 very angry at. And David got very angry at. And you're going to see it. Yes, yes, Sarah. I don't know how much I can tell you, but you're going to be really shocked.
Look,
I'm still reeling.
the trailer looks amazing. Do you
I
believe
know.
for one second? I mean, they kind of lead us to believe, and again, this is a trailer, to that Kody and Robyn may entertain this idea of another sister wife. I mean, I know you've commented on this in the past, but now we're sort of seeing it on camera. I mean, do you really think there's a chance they would ever bring in a new sister wife?
I don't even know how to wrap my mind around with what I've seen that they're even entertaining. Are they? Is it just for camera? I don't know. I just don't know. But I hope not. I hope not because they what they have is a soulmate situation. They really do. I know what I have with David. He is my soulmate. He is who I want to be with at all times. And I think it would be so disingenuous if they brought someone else along and so unfair. Kody himself, he talked about how much he loved monogamy. So why do that? Why ruin something so good?
Yeah. Yeah. Great point. I mean, it's too bad he didn't really let you all know 15 years ago, but yes.
You know what, Sarah? I kind of think that sometimes. I'm like, what if he was like to have a conversation with all of us and be like, you know what? Robyn's my soulmate. She really is. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what you guys want me to do. I have no idea. What would be a good situation? What would be good? Let's be transparent about this. But I think they ended up just tried to hide how they really felt about each other, tried to make it all work. But I kind of wonder if that would have been lovely.
Are you curious? How do you think Kody is going to do on Special Forces on Fox? And will you be watching?
Okay, I'm not gonna watch. That would be, I think that maybe I will. I haven't.
I'm
I think David's gonna want to watch. I'm sure David's gonna be like, we gotta see how he's gonna do it. That's crazy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch full episodes. I think I'm gonna be like, no, I know nothing about it. I really honestly know nothing about it. I don't know how well he does, no idea. I just know nothing. I was shocked. I had no idea he even did it. So I was totally shocked too. So I'm like, we'll just see if his skills are as good as his ego. No, did I say that out loud? I did not. No.
We'll see how it goes.
That's terrible.
More questions about this of season 20, and then I want to get back to the book. Well, actually, one to go back. I have to say, and fans, producers, I mean, I think critics, everybody was so impressed. I think saddened, really loved the three-part tribute that you all participated in for Garrison. It's been over a year since he passed. How are you doing? Did you watch that? Because I thought that was so brave of you guys and Janelle, and so well done here at the
Oh,
end of.
thank you. I was very opposed to filming it. I just said I don't feel right about that. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't support it at all. But Janelle and Kody both really felt strongly that they should. And so we did. And I just, tried to anyway, all in all, I thought they did a beautiful job. And I felt like it was really honoring Garrison and the legacy and the heartbreak. And our lives will never be the same. Just always a little bit heartbroken.
Always, always. I'm sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, that was just so tragic, so brave of
Yeah,
them. And yeah, it was so well done.
it
Um,
was.
how are, and people always like to create or say there's drama between you and Janelle. Little bit the trailer for season 20 likes to say, oh, are you jealous if you're moving to North Carolina?
uh,
Where's your relationship with Janelle? And is there any truth to the rumors that you girls are hot and cold at times?
Janelle and I are fine. We have a relationship like I have with my sisters, and sometimes we get along better than others. But no, Janelle and I are fine. We decided a long time ago we were going to be sister wives forever, and we were going to raise our kids together. And so, no, I can't believe she has all the grandkids though, like that. No, just kidding. What I have is great too. I have a lot of grandkids near me, and I have a lot of kids that live near me as well. I just like being a little bit snarky. But no, I think she's doing really well. I wish her all the success, but I have every intention to still be in Janelle's life, and she feels the same way.
Are you and David still trying to hook her up? I mean, I loved you guys.
I
Took her
know,
to bars, you had her doing shots. You guys are always
I
out
know.
on the dating sites, girl.
I know. Well, we just have so much, we have had so much success with each other. We love being together. And now we do what other people did to David and me before we got together, which is when you're happily married, you think that everybody should be happily married. But I don't know. I don't know. We're going to continue probably to just, little bits of nudges here and there. But I don't know. I don't
You
know what
know,
she's going to do.
she's a great catch, and I feel like once she
She's
gets,
lovely.
yeah, she'll really, she's a sweetheart. You can tell,
I know.
So
I know.
there's someone out
Yep.
here for her. Okay, the book. What do
Yes.
you want? What do you personally want people to take away? Obviously, you said you decided to really go there, give people really
Yeah.
details, and you confirmed a lot. Why you guys left Las Vegas, your relationship with Meri. What do you want fans, people that have followed this show for years, to really take away from the book?
I hope they find strength in their own life, like through watching how I got to the ending that I did and had the closure that I've had. I hope that it gives them strength to listen to their heart, to listen to their soul, to really make their life the best life possible and realize it's their responsibility to do so, not anybody else's. Hope it just gives them courage.
And did you like writing the book? Like, do you feel like, okay, this is maybe I'm writing another one with David on second marriages? I
Oh, I
mean,
know. We've already started planning our second book. We're excited. We're excited. We hope that we can start it and that we can do it. It was really, really hard sometimes, very hard to go deep and decide what we wanted to write. So difficult on some things, but I feel like we have such a good story now too of how to blend families and how to blend traditions and how to honor and respect and how to freaking live monogamy. It is harder than you think to
oh,
be a
really?
partner. Yes, yes, it is. Like I did polygamy. I was independent. I did everything on my own. Absolutely everything. And so I've had to learn how to live monogamy and how to be a partner and how to communicate. No, no, that does not come just naturally. It doesn't. So I think the second book will be like a lot about blending families and learning things about monogamy that I had no idea. And David is so patient. Oh my God. He
Oh,
is so patient.
he's a
He's
gem.
amazing.
I think at first
I
we
know.
were all worried for you, like how fast it was happening, but
I know.
now I'm like, wow, no, it really was
We
meant
had to.
to be. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's just so great. He's such a find for you. Unbelievable.
I know.
What did your kids think of the book? Have any of them read it? Any of them given you feedback?
They haven't read it. None of my kids have it yet, as far as I know. My Kelsey told me that she saw it. Oh, shoot. Sarah, I've got to go.
Okay,
It's 10:24. Shoot. I'm so sorry. Just looked at the
bye-bye.
time. My
Wait,
bad.
Christine, everybody needs to buy the book. Sister Wife, a
Yes.
memoir
Everyone
of
needs to buy it.
family and
Please buy
freedom.
it. Yes.